So today I'm going to go through this huge bag of stuff. Well, maybe not huge, but it's pretty packed, full of stuff that I'm decluttering, and then later on I'm gonna do like a makeup collection video. But for now I'm just gonna hold up everything that I'm getting rid of and kind of talk about why. Some of it's just stuff that is empty, some of it's old, but no matter what, it's gone. First thing I'm getting rid of is something that actually I ran out of. I love this. It's the e.l.f. Brow pencil. So I just used it up completely. It's like the second one that I've used up. I'm getting rid of a couple mascaras. I'm getting rid of a supersizer because it's just empty. I bought a new one already. I'm getting rid of this sample size Smashbox Full Exposure, which I actually really liked because I really liked the brush, and there's still some in there and it's still like still good, like it's not dried up, but it's kind of old. I've had it for like 6 months. I'm trying to be better about that. And then the other one is the MAC Zoom Lash. It's another sample size one. I just didn't really, it was alright, but it's also been like 6 months. So I'm getting rid of a couple samples because I tried one like sample that I've had for a while and it felt so gross, and I was like, I should just get rid of all of them. So there's a couple of those. There's a few brushes that I'm getting rid of. So I just don't use any of these. I don't even know what brand they are. I've just had them all forever and they need to go because I'm not using them. There's a lot of lip products in here because I'm realizing that even though I like the color of a lot of these products, I just don't use them. First one I'm getting rid of is this Wet n Wild. It's a velvet matte lip crayon. It looks like it'd be really pretty based on the packaging, but when you I was swatching things, but when you swatch it, it's like nowhere near the same as this packaging. Like it kind of looks the same on the camera, but it's so different in real life, and I was just like, no, that's not what I wanted. I spent like $3 on it, so I don't really care that much. Next is this L'Oreal Infallible Matte Pro Matte Gloss. I like it, and I like the texture and everything, and the applicator is really cool, but it tasted weird, so I'm not, yeah, no. Morgan, why did you let me buy this? You know I'm never gonna wear this. It's never gonna happen. I don't care that I spent like $2 on it. I'm never gonna actually wear this color, so we're getting rid of it. I have 3 baby lips in here. One of them is just empty. Like this one I used all of it. I've finished so many of these. So that one's I'm getting rid of that for that reason. And then these two, there's still a lot left, and I've been keeping them for a very specific reason, because whenever I wear like a red lip or a pink lip, I can just use this instead of using the regular like just clear one, and it'll like help the color, you know. But I've had these for like 4 years, and I saw them on my Time Hop. A picture of like my whole makeup collection from like 4 years ago popped up, which was like 3 things. And these were there, and I realized like, oh my gosh, I've had these for so long, so they need to go. I'm getting rid of a couple Wet n Wild trios. This one, the color that I liked in here broke because I dropped it, so it was like a really nice like purpley color. So I didn't really care for the other two. Like they were okay, but I wasn't reaching for it just for those colors, so I'm getting rid of that because of that. I was actually gonna try and depot that one that I liked, but then it broke. And then this one I tried out one day because I bought it for this gold down here, and it just like there was no pigment. Like I think it's just kind of old, so it's getting like hard, and I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh man, getting my shadow on my bed. It's okay. I'm getting rid of this little Wet n Wild guy because I realized that I'm never gonna reach for that. It's a nice color, but I just haven't used it, so it needs to go. Tragically, I have to get rid of this e.l.f. makeup removing pen because I've used it to death and there's nothing left in it, and I can't find these in stores for the life of me, like anywhere. Even the store that I bought this one at, so I'm gonna have to order them online at some point, but one of my favorite items I've ever used. I'm getting rid of a couple Giordano lipsticks. I like Giordano lipsticks. I have quite a few of them, but this one is a little bit too like brown for me. Like I like that lip color, but I haven't reached for it and I don't want to use it. And then these two I was keeping. Also, these smell good. Ooh, so I was keeping both of these because I thought they were such cool colors. Like, and they are cool, but I'm never gonna wear these on my lips, you know? Like, I did for like a hot minute, but then I realized that it's whatever. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm almost, oh my gosh, I can't speak today. I'm getting rid of a couple Wet n Wild lipsticks because I like the colors once again, but they're so drying, and I never really wore them because they were pretty dry. So I'm not gonna do it. Getting rid of this, I think it's LA Colors little eyeshadow palette. I bought this because I really love red eyeshadow, but the problem is that none of these show up the color that you think they're going to, although I think this one's a dupe for an eyeshadow that's in one of the Naked palettes. Like, it's like gone, which is pretty cool, but the rest of them just, it doesn't turn out that red. I only paid like $2 for this, and they're very powdery, so I don't use it. I used it for like a little while, but I'm getting close to the bottom of this bag. I'm getting rid of this Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I liked it a lot at first. You can tell that eyeshadow just like exploded all over this in this bag, which is great. I'll pull this off. I liked it at first, and then I realized how cakey it was, because I don't really wear a lot of foundation. Like, I'm not wearing foundation now. I need to go out and buy one that I actually like, because all the ones I've tried within the last like 6 months I've hated, and I just don't feel like wasting money on foundation, so I need to go find one that's like actually going to be good and just be done with it. But too cakey, very thick, just didn't blend how I wanted, so I'm getting rid of that. There's a bunch of eyeliners in here. This is a Rimmel Scandalize. It's a really pretty blue, but it's just so, it takes a lot of work to actually get it on your hand, so I think it might be getting a little old. It's such a cool color. Also, I have green eyes, so I feel like blue doesn't go. I'm dropping everything. I feel like blue doesn't really go with my eyes too well, so I didn't reach for it a lot to begin with, tragically, because it's a pretty color. But, and then some of these I'm just getting rid of because I don't like them. Like, this is a Wet n Wild Mega Last. It's just like one of these guys. I don't know. It took a lot of work. Like, I had to press really hard. It's not very smooth. And I got this in an influencer box, and it was just okay. It's the Max Factor Masterpiece High Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I don't really, at first I was totally into this, and then after using it for a little while, I was like, I don't like it that much. But it's cool because you can see that, like, sometimes it's thin. That's the problem, I think, because it's really hard to get, oh, it's so dry. Oh, and now there's a lot coming out. Like, that was the other thing. It was very unpredictable. But it's hard to get a really sharp wing with that. I can't handle that. These two I actually did like. This is a Jordana Fabuliner. It's just pretty dry. Actually, it looked like it had a lot coming out, but, and then this is, I think it's a Wet n Wild. Everything's come off it, but I really liked this. Also, you can see it's starting to like fray a little bit, and I'm not down for that because that's not gonna make a sharp thing. I'm getting rid of a couple ColourPop shadows. Tragically, I really love ColourPop shadows, but this color I've had for a while. Okay, glare. So it's kind of funky. I just should get rid of it. That one's in Flux. And then this one shattered, and I loved this color. I'm not even gonna open it because every time I try and open it and like press it back together, it just gets everywhere. This is in Hustle. Actually, it matches my shirt really well, but I'm not gonna mess with that. It gets everywhere. There's another one that I was really tempted to declutter because I don't like their mattes. I feel like their shimmers are amazing, but their mattes just are super patchy and really hard to apply. So I have one in Central Perk, which I'm keeping for the name mostly, but I might try and make that work again because it's such a pretty color. Okay, I'm getting rid of a couple MAC shadows. They all broke. So I put them in these like little containers, and now they're just like powder, but like I don't use them now. I don't use them. So this was, I want to say Carbon, the black one. This, I don't remember what it's called. And this was Woodwinked. And I actually repurchased this because it's my favorite eyeshadow of all time. Alright, couple more. This brush. And then finally a couple more lip products. I'm getting rid of this Rimmel. I think it's Rimmel. It's one of those, yeah. It's number 17. It's a pretty color, but I don't use it like ever. This is a NYX Jumbo Lip Pencil in maroon, and I really like this color actually, but I never use this. I've had this for like 2 years now, and I've never used it like outside of the house. This is a Tristique. I don't know how to say that. I got it in my only Ipsy I've ever gotten. I only got one because I wanted to try it out, and I liked it, but I'm a broke college kid, so I can't, you know, I don't really buy a lot of makeup normally. So, this color's so pretty. Like, I really like it, but I really did not like the formula. I felt it was really drying. Like, does anyone else get that with these? Because I thought the packaging was so cute and the color was nice, so I was super stoked. And then my lips just dried out, so I can't handle that. And then the last item is this Rimmel Color Burst. I think this color's really pretty too, but I just don't like get super stoked to use it, so I don't use it. So I'm gonna get rid of it. So that's everything I'm gonna declutter. Some of it's going in the trash, some of it's gonna go to my friends. I think some of that actually was given to me by my friends that they decluttered, so it's a cycle. But I'm gonna do like a makeup like collection video at some point. I don't have like a ton of makeup, but I really love everything that I do have. I'll probably do that after Christmas because I know I'm getting sick. That was weird. Alright, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. So I just wanted to hop on here one last time. There's two things I wanted to talk about. One, I found another thing that I'm going to declutter that I'm actually really sad about. So this palette, I think it says Simple Pleasures eyeshadow palette. Okay, first of all, it's in 2 pieces. Second of all, I got this for Christmas 3 years ago because I asked my dad for a naked palette and he got me this instead. But can you see how much I've loved this thing? Like, there is a dent in literally almost every one of these, and I was going to plan on trying to finish this year. Like, I was gonna make an effort to like finish this because it doesn't take that long to hit pan. They're very like, you know, powdery, but I love these. Like, I got a lot of use out of these. I used to use like this row every day of my life, and like I used this a lot in my crease with my my Tarte Graveyard Girl palette. It went really well with Dog Man, so I wore them together a lot, and I'm realizing I tried swatching them all the other day, and they're all, like, not all of them, like all the shimmery shades, like that one up there, are still really good, but most of them are kind of like gross. Like, not gross, but like that. Alright, I'm gonna find one that was like pretty bad. There was a lot that like they just really didn't give good, like it looks good, but when you go to like swatch it, it wasn't as good as I remember, and yeah, like that one doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Tragically, I might like keep it like such or something. Just like put it somewhere and forget about it and find it like a year. Okay, but I also wanted to talk about how I went about decluttering and why I didn't just like take out all my makeup and everything out and kind of go through it on camera, because I tried doing that last summer and I didn't really know, like there were so many things I was like, I need to test this and make sure I don't like it. So what I did was, when I go away to college, because I live in a dorm, I don't have a lot of room, so I make sure that I take all my makeup and all my clothes with me, because if I'm leaving here, I'm not going to use it and there's no reason for me to keep it, which also helped a lot when I was trying to get rid of things, because I got rid of things that I knew that I wasn't going to want to take with me to college. So what I did was a couple months ago, I started, it was like 2 weeks before I was going to come back home for winter break, because right now I'm on break. And there were certain things that I knew I wasn't going to wear, like lipstick and stuff that I wasn't going to wear before break, but I wanted to keep it like interesting colors, but there were a bunch that I knew that I needed to try out first. So I made a point of wearing a different lipstick every day that I knew I wanted to test out, or at least wear it for part of the day just to try it out and see if I wanted to keep it. And I put everything that I knew I was going to get rid of in a little, like, plastic bag. And it was clear, so I could look at it and kind of be like, yeah, I'm totally okay with getting rid of that. And I did that for like 2 weeks, and I ended up getting rid of all that stuff that you guys saw. Like a lot of those lip products, I either bought recently or like within the last year and was like, yeah, I totally want to try this really insane color that I'm never gonna wear, like that pink. And then I realized, like, I'm never gonna actually wear that because I bought it and I was like, I'm totally gonna wear it this week, and then I didn't wear it, and I knew that's when I knew I wasn't going to. But also, a lot of those colors totally fit, like, my personal taste, but, like, I put them on and I was like, I don't really like this formula, or I don't like how it smells, or it just doesn't wear how I want it to, so that's why I'm getting rid of a lot of those. So the best way to do it, I think, I love watching videos where people like take out all their collection, but I think that for me, the best way to do it is to actually see what I use and put away things that I do know I use to make sure I use other things that I haven't been getting as much love. And I do that with my clothes too. Like, I'll take like a section of my clothes and put things that I don't wear a lot but I want to get some use out of, and if I don't wear it, then I'll get rid of it if I don't wear it within like a month or something. And I think I'm gonna try and do that again before I go back to school, because I go back in a little over a week, and if there's like some things that I want to wear, but if I know that I'm not gonna wear them, and they're not like a special item, like a sweater that I wear a couple times a year, because I do have a couple sweaters that I only wear a couple times a year because they're really out there, but sometimes I want that. But I think I'm gonna do that and go through my clothes again, because like I said, I take all my clothes back with me, because I have a little closet and I have a dresser, but I don't have a lot of room, so it's the best way to do it. So yeah, that's what I have to say on the subject. I kind of wanted to put this video up way earlier than it's going up, but I'm glad I waited because then I could add all this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my declutter, I have another video that I've been like kind of working on of like going through my clothes. I was going to film me actually going through my clothes, but it's kind of the same situation, so I didn't film a lot of it, but I have like little video clips, you know. It's not going to be like a full-on declutter video, but just kind of like a recap. And I'm gonna do a makeup collection video at some point. Why not? It'll be fun for me to look back and be like, haha, remember when I had that thing? Like, I literally found a picture from Time Hop like 4 years ago of my whole makeup collection. It was like a bag, like this bag. So I think it'll be interesting for me to look back and see what I have now. Sorry if I keep looking that way. It's happening, it's whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Give this a thumbs up. I don't know, comment, that'd be cool. Like I said, this is mostly for me, but if you guys enjoy it, that's cool too. Bye!